Prizes were placed on the table awaiting the winner. Assassin Rose, wearing a very cold expression, prepared to begin the game. The players ahead were eagerly warming up before the game started. The game began with Rose's clap. The young men stepped back and turned around, and so did Rose. One young man played first, advancing forward a bit nervously. He jumped onto each box, but unfortunately, he slipped and fell right when Rose turned around. Rose immediately raised her weapon and shot the young man dead. The other players grew terrified upon hearing the gunshot. The game continued regardless. Another young man stepped forward to continue the game. Those behind him grew increasingly fearful. The young man carefully hopped onto each box, making good progress. When Rose turned around, it meant the young man had to freeze without moving a muscle. Unfortunately, he chose an empty box and fell. However, he received a gift box. Upon opening the gift, a bucket of cold water splashed in his face. When Rose turned back, she burst out laughing, and the young man was disqualified. Another player had to take his turn. Frightened, he asked a teammate to go first.
Come on! What do you want?
Rose turned around again, and the next player had to step up. The game was getting tense. Who would win today? Stay tuned. One player cheated and caused another young man to tumble to the ground. Seeing this, Rose raised her gun, causing him to panic and run around in terror. A teammate shoved another young man forward to continue the game. He hopped onto the boxes step by step. When Rose turned around, he managed to stop moving in time. The young man received a gift. Upon opening it, he found a fake snake, but he wasn't scared. However, when a bucket of powder was thrown in his face, he started crying like a child. When Rose turned back and saw him flailing and crying, she laughed and offered him a box of cookies.
Idiot.
Hey. Wow, candy.
The game was not yet over. The young man overcame all challenges quite easily. But as he neared the finish line, he slipped into a box and received another gift.
Stupid, stupid.
This time it was a bomb which exploded immediately, knocking the young man unconscious on the spot. Now only one player remained. He stepped onto the boxes and hopped forward. When Rose turned around, the young man froze. He had successfully reached the finish line. Rose praised the young man for doing very well. He chose his reward, a suitcase full of money. The young man who had been knocked unconscious by the bomb woke up and saw the winner.
Idiot.
Unwilling to accept defeat, he thought of a plan. He grabbed a gun and rushed out to threaten the winner to seize the suitcase.
Give it to him. Come on, give it. Give it. No, it's mine. Yeah.
When the winner refused, he immediately shot and killed him. Rose would not accept this. She fired at the villain, causing him to flee in panic. Another young man stuck out his leg, causing the villain to trip and fall. Everyone rushed over, beating him fiercely until they were exhausted. When Rose approached, the three young men who had beaten the villain stood up. She smiled silently, praising them, and then left. The three young men were also very pleased with their own courage.
Yeah!